What is going on with Nintendo? Well, it looks like we have got another leak, and this one is pretty big. If you have been following the news lately, you know that there have been tons of leaks surrounding the upcoming console. We have seen the motherboard, the internal specs, leaks about the screen size, the dock, the logo, and so much more. And a lot of it has been proven to be accurate. Now, today we have got a new leak. This time, it's the JoyCon. We have seen some concept renders and heard some rumors, but this is the first time we are seeing what seems to be the real deal. It's a bittersweet moment for me because, on one hand, it's super exciting to see what could be the actual JoyCon, but on the other hand, it means we're seeing all this stuff before Nintendo even officially reveals it. I really feel like Nintendo dropped the ball here. They had so many opportunities to show us this console, and they've held off for so long, only for everything to leak ahead of time. It makes me think that the official reveal has to be soon, maybe within this week or this month, because Nintendo can't let this continue. Every day there's a new leak. But back to the JoyCon. So yes, these are probably the real deal. How do we know? Well, someone ran the serial number on the JoyCon, and it came up as an actual registered unit from Nintendo. If it were fake, the serial number would come up as invalid. So this is looking like it's a legitimate product, which means this could be a retail unit that someone's already got their hands on. Now, let's talk about the JoyCon itself. First off, it's noticeably bigger than the original Switch JoyCon. If you compare them side by side, you can see that the new ones, presumably for the Switch 2, are much larger. What stands out the most is the rail. The one on the new JoyCon is a lot bulkier than the original. And yes, it still has the SL and SR buttons, but they've been made significantly larger, which is a huge improvement. Those tiny buttons on the old JoyCon were hard to use, especially when holding it sideways, so this is definitely a win for comfort. Another interesting change is that the LED lights, which used to indicate which player you were in a multiplayer game, are now gone from the side of the JoyCon. Instead, it looks like they've been moved to the side of the rail. This makes sense because it's much easier to see the lights on the side when you're holding the JoyCon in your hand. There's also some new flat buttons at the top and bottom of the rail, which I'm not entirely sure about. They don't look like standard buttons you'd press, so maybe they serve a different function, like helping the JoyCon connect to the console more securely. You can also see a new magnetic connector slot in the middle of the rail. This is something we've heard rumors about, and it looks like it's true. The Switch 2 might use magnetic rails to snap the JoyCon into place, rather than the traditional sliding mechanism. This could help with durability, but I'm a little concerned about the possibility of accidentally breaking off the magnets. Still, I like the idea of the JoyCon attaching securely to the console, and it seems like it's going to be a smoother experience overall. Looking at the rest of the design, there's a new latch button underneath the triggers, which is larger than the one on the original JoyCon. This will make it way easier to detach the JoyCon from the console without struggling to press the small button on the old version. Again, it's a small improvement, but it's definitely a welcome one. Now, this next part is interesting. There's a sensor or an IR camera above the latch on the JoyCon rail. We don't know exactly what it's for yet, but it could be for a new gimmick or function. I'm guessing it could be some kind of motion detection or camera feature, but who knows? We'll have to wait for the official reveal to see if Nintendo has something new up their sleeve. We know they love adding unique features to their controllers, so this could be something pretty cool. The back of the JoyCon doesn't give us much new information, but the rail is definitely larger, which should fit perfectly into the new Switch console design. It looks like the JoyCon will attach to the side of the unit securely without leaving any noticeable gaps. So yeah, these leaks are adding up and painting a clearer picture of what the Switch 2 might look like. But here's the thing, there are still people online defending Nintendo, claiming that the leaks don't matter, that we already know it's going to be a new Switch with better specs. Well, I disagree. At this point, the leaks are getting out of hand, and if people already have retail units in their hands, it's only a matter of time before everything else gets leaked too. We've already seen the motherboard, the dock, and now the JoyCon. What's next? The operating system? New menu layouts? Game details? At this rate, it's only a matter of time before the whole reveal gets spoiled. Personally, I've gone from being excited about the Switch 2 to being more excited about the games. I don't care as much about the console itself anymore because I already know most of what to expect. And that's a bit of a problem for Nintendo. When the original Switch was revealed, it felt fresh and exciting. Now, with all these leaks, the excitement is gone. The question is, unless they have some killer games lined up for launch, what's going to make people care about this new console? Nintendo is running out of time to reveal this thing. I think the next week or two is their best shot. If they don't act soon, all these leaks will have completely undermined their big reveal. They need to focus on the Switch 2 marketing, not the Switch 1. No one's going to care about another Donkey Kong remaster right now. Everyone's just waiting for the new hardware. Anyway, time will tell. We will have to wait and see what Nintendo decides to do, but I had loved to hear your thoughts. Do you think we are going to see an official reveal soon? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Until then, happy gaming.